We got some news. We got some news. Marvel Token Fighting Souls. Marvel. That's a stupid ass name. Still, I ain't gonna cap. Marvel. We're just gonna call this Marvel. Marvel has gameplay. This is crazy that this is coming out the week before Evo. Evo literally starts tomorrow, actually. So I wonder, is there any secrets in here, or maybe we could just see more gameplay. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, let's just hop right into it, bro. Nintendo Switch. I mean, I was inconsistent before that, anyways. But fuck it. Hook it. All right, let's see some gameplay.
皆さんこんにちは。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズディレクターパチこと関根和人です。
Can we
こ
pick
の
up
後の
more
映像で
catchier
は基
name?
本操作やゲームルールをご紹介します。まだ開発中のものですが、
The game is still in
8月のエ
development.
ボにて世界初試遊を出展します。ぜひこの動画を見て予習してきてください。皆さんの試遊とフィードバックを楽しみにしています。それではご覧ください。
Game rules. All right, bet.
Battles are 4v4 in a 3 out of 5 round format.
So
the
there are
4
always
characters
4v4.
on your team share a single vital gauge. A KO is achieved by
What? So everybody shares one life bar? That's fucking weird. Whoa.
the 4 characters on your team share a single vital gauge. A KO is
Wow.
achieved by reducing the opposing team's vital gauge to 0, earning you a round win. The team who takes 3 rounds first wins the match.
Oh, so it's first to 3? I guess that's better than having 4 different life bars. I don't know. That's
The assemble
weird.
gauge sits just below the vital gauge and is used for assist-related mechanics. On the bottom of the screen, you can see your skill gauge. This is needed to perform powerful
Oh,
skills
so they got EX moves. Wait a minute. No.
on the screen and is used.
No. Assemble
The
gauge.
assemble gauge sits just below the vital gauge and is used for assist-related mechanics.
Oh no, it's just like fighters. I was hoping that the assist wasn't gonna have a cooldown like the old Marvel. I mean, technically there is a cooldown, but so it's not gonna be as rampant as Marvel. Okay. I can't just spam Cyclops assist whenever I want to, or launcher assist. Alright, I guess that makes sense. This is gonna be probably more like fighters than it would be like Marvel anyways, but it's kind of fucking weird that everybody shares a life bar. I don't know how I'm gonna get used to that.
On the bottom of the screen, you can see your skill gauge.
I mean, it's not like that in any fighting game that I know of. I mean, King of Fighters is not like that. None of them other Marvel games, Fighters is not like that. I guess that's to help out with the 3v3. I thought that 4v4 was going to be like a gimmick mode, to be honest. I thought it was going to work kind of like how CVS2 ratio works. How, like, everybody, if you pick one character or 2 characters, they have a thicker life bar, than people with 3 or 4 characters. I didn't think everybody's going to share one life bar. That's kind of weird, but okay.
This is
Got
needed
EX.
to perform powerful skills with your lead character. The first round of a match starts off in a 2v2 format. Executing a successful throw or landing certain special moves in just the right location.
Oh, what was that transition?
Executing a successful throw or landing certain special moves in just the right location sends the opponent
Oh, that's fucking nice.
flying and triggers a stage transition.
Oh, that's
reuniting you
fucking
with
nice.
Your third and then 4th ally. Your allies also meet up with you when you slam the opponent into the stage corner or
Wait,
lose
what?
a round.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention. I got caught off glazing
Throw
the
or
transition.
landing certain
They said it starts off as 2v2, then your other 2 players.
format. Executing a successful throw or landing certain special moves in just the right location sends the opponent flying and triggers a stage transition, reuniting you with your 3rd and then 4th ally.
Oh,
Your
so you gotta
allies also
throw.
meet up with you when you slam the opponent into the stage corner or lose a round.
KO! Round 2!
When an ally meets up with you, the maximum values for your vital gauge and skill gauge also increase. Try to get your team together as fast as you can in order to reach your team's full potential.
So it's like a mini game type shit. You want to get all of your team there as fast as possible, and you get a thicker life. So it's giving you an objective while also fighting. That's pretty fucking nice.
Here's a look at the button layouts.
Motion controls. Okay, we got think. We got jump, block, crouch. Yep. What the fuck? QA, QD. What the fuck does it? Oh, quick skill. Okay, quick dash. Light, medium, heavy, assemble, unique attack, quick skill. Alright.
For both controller and arcade stick. Please keep in mind that
There we
these
go.
aren't just the default layouts, but feel free to mix things up in the key config menu to come up with a custom layout that suits your needs and playstyle. Options such as the ability
Man, I cannot wait to play this fucking game, but I'm not gonna make it to Evo, unfortunately.
to set macros for
Just
simultaneous
got
button
back from vacation.
presses will also be available. Feel free to take a screenshot here and start considering a layout that works for you.
I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do that until I get a feel of the
Basic
game.
moves. Left and right directional inputs move your character forward or backward. Upward inputs perform a jump, and downward inputs perform a crouch. Quickly tap forward twice or press the dash button to perform a dash.
That was a
Quickly
slow-ass
tap back
dash.
twice or press back and the dash button to perform a back dash. Dashes and back dashes can also
pretty
be
nice.
performed mid-air.
So they have a
Input
button
another
for that.
upward direction during a jump to perform a double jump.
Don't Marvel have a button for dashing? I know what that Storm. You gotta press both buttons, don't you? Like both attack buttons to dash, light punch and heavy punch.
Quickly tapping down before jumping from the ground
High
lets you
jump,
perform a
yep.
high jump. You can block the opponent's attacks by inputting a back direction.
Basic
Back,
game
while
shit.
standing, performs a standing block.
Yep, down, back.
Down and back
Yep.
performs a crouching block.
I mean, I guess they want this for people that don't
And
know how to play
back while
fighting
jumping
games.
performs an aerial block. There
I will say that give Sony their flowers, because whenever they do stupid shit like Conquer, we all hop on their ass, rightfully so. But for them to invest this much in the FGC, they actually give a fuck. For them to go out of their way to fund to get, because I mean, I'm sure that they put some money up for this shit. I mean, Ark's making it, but they are obviously funding it. And then they're also doing an arcade stick. They give a fuck. I will give them that, because even though this is not Marvel vs. Capcom, and we may get that somewhere down the timeline long from now, for them to say we need a Marvel fighting game, they could have easily did this with their own fucking IP of characters, or some new IP of characters, or they could have did what like the Invincible team is doing and got some, anime or anything, but they got Marvel because they know how much they already have a relationship with the FGC, and they know how much the FGC gives a fuck about Marvel. Is this Marvel vs. Capcom? No. But the fact that a Marvel fighting game in some way is returning and it looks fucking awesome, you gotta shout out to Sony. You gotta give them their flowers. You got to. If we can shit on the gaming companies when they do stupid shit, we gotta give them their flowers.
are 3 types of normal attacks: light, medium, and heavy. Each attack has variations
sound
that can be
fucking
used
meaty
while
as
jumping
fuck.
or crouching. These attacks can also change when combined with directional inputs, such as pressing forward and heavy, or down and heavy in midair. Unique attacks, activated with the unique attack button, perform actions distinct to a character's abilities.
Whoa,
Captain America throws his shield in a special trajectory.
Oh, that's
Iron Man
cool as
fires
shit.
his repulsor blasts. Ms. Marvel extends her arm to
Oh,
move.
that's a combo beast.
Storm creates a gust of wind across the screen.
Oh my god, Storm. This might be one of the. Look, man, I'm not gonna lie. I've always been a fan of Storm ever since I was a wee lad reading comic books in school. Okay, always loved Storm. This is one of my favorite designs of Storm ever.
Storm creates a gust of wind across the screen. Star-Lord swaps the element in his element gun.
That's
Dr.
nice.
Doom creates a shield that defends against projectiles.
Oh, that's clean.
Some characters' unique attacks feature variations when combined with different directional inputs. Each character has their own set of special moves called skills. You can perform a variety of skills using different combinations of directional inputs and the skill button.
This game has a lot of fucking
Press the
shit. It
skill
may
button,
not have no
medium,
motion
and a
inputs.
directional input to perform a variation of that skill. Pressing the skill button, heavy, and a directional input costs you 25 skill gauge, but allows you to use the EX version of that skill, called an extra skill. Skills
Look
are
at
not
this stage. This stage
to the
looks
skill
nice.
button. Command
Oh man, this game is gonna be fucking awesome. Okay, there we
inputs can
go.
also be used to perform skills.
So, and this is what I was talking about. Okay, so you can use quick skill, or you can, okay, that, see, because this right here, this is going to be more easy for somebody like me, just because I've been playing fighting games for a long time. This right here may be good for somebody that's new, right? But the thing is, the other tag fighting games, they're getting rid of this right here. And I honestly think this game is going to outperform Invincible versus and 2XKO for that reason. Not just that reason. One, it's Marvel. And two, I don't even think Invincible versus is going to be on PS5, which most people that play fighting games are either on PC or PlayStation at this point. But I don't know why we're getting rid of motion inputs. This is going to be way more easier for somebody like me than to remember this, because yeah, this may be simple on paper, but I have to remember all the fucking directional um input. So like they said, forward quick skill maybe this version of it, down quick skill maybe this version of it. I remembering that, yeah, I could, or I could just be like, oh, okay, the light one is this. I the motion stays the same, but the light one is this, the medium is this, and the heavy version is this. It's like that in Street Fighter, it's like that in Marvel, it's like that in like literally every other fucking fighting game that has existed. Especially like 6 button Capcom fighting games, if just to be more specific about that. But I don't understand why the other games are getting rid of this. This is just fun. I get it. Not everybody can do it. I started off ass at motion inputs, but I practiced and I got better at it. And to me, it's a whole lot easier to remember if the motion stays the same, the buttons change, versus this button stays the same, but the motion, changes.
formed with command
Or
inputs
in that case, it's not even a button; it's just a direction.
deals slightly more damage.
And you
Super
get
skill,
rewarded. Oh wow! So it's just like Street Fighter
formed
6.
with command inputs, deals slightly more damage.
So let's just say classic and modern, because it's like Street Fighter 6. Classic does more damage, just like how it does in Street Fighter 6. So you still get rewarded for doing the execution attacks.
Super skills are powerful special moves that cost 50 skill gauge. They can be activated by pressing the skill button, medium, and heavy
See,
simultaneously.
like this is 3 buttons, which if we go back to the button layout, that would be pressing, let me just make sure I remember where I'm at. 515. That quick skill,
Free to mix
that would be pressing this button and these two. So that would be pressing, oh, this is not even an arcade stick. That's a hitbox. I don't play on hitbox.
Please keep in
So that would be pressing this button and these two. That would be weird for me. Like, let me get my arcade stick. So that would be like pressing R2 triangle and R1 for my super move. These 3 right here. That's weird. Like my fingers is just not built for that. Like how would I press these 3 buttons just randomly? Especially if I'm trying to do a combo and then I gotta, like, you know what I mean? Like I gotta do something like this or something. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but that's just weird. Or 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 I can just do quarter circle forward, R triangle, and R1. Like that's just so much easier. And that's just for me, right? And I get it. Some people will change their buttons around. You can change your buttons, yeah, sure, but it's just easier to do quarter circle forward and press the two top buttons. The medium and heavy for super. That's just easier. Like I don't. I maybe it's just because I've played motion with I started playing fighting games before this non-motion era kicked in, but this is just easier to me. I mean, at
Simultaneously,
least based off of the default controls.
ultimate skills pack
Oh, come on,
When
Nintendo.
you
Get the
decide to
fuck
step up
out
to
of
this
here.
kind of
even more of a punch and cost 100 skill gauge. They can be activated by pressing the skill button, medium,
Same thing, bro. That's a whole lot easier. Have circle back and then forward. That's so much easier than doing forward, that, and those three buttons.
heavy, and forward simultaneously.
Because, yeah, this is more motion, but it's less buttons.
Both super
And you
and
get more
ultimate
damage for
skills
doing this. So
can
why
deal
wouldn't you
serious
just learn the motion?
damage when worked
Oh,
into
shit.
a combo. Link attack allows you to perform a combo by pressing attack buttons repeatedly. Press light repeatedly to execute a light route combo. This combo calls in
so
allies to
basic
perform
combo.
a series of attacks
Auto
before
combo.
using a skill attack, sending the opponent flying. Press medium repeatedly to execute a medium route combo. This combo features a skill attack and finishes with a super skill. Press heavy repeatedly to execute a heavy route combo. This heavy hitting combo features an extra skill before
I
ending
guess
with an
that gives people at lower levels something they can feel powerful about. Kind of like how fighters fighters has auto combos and KOF 15 does too. I don't like auto combos, especially back. I grew to dislike them because it was hard for me to break from them when I was actually trying to learn how to do the really good shit and like fighters with the bread and butter and stuff. And I was just so used to mashing because the game rewarded me for mashing. And then it's like when you're trying to learn the game and learn real combos, whether it was in KOF 15 or fighters, it was hard to break out of the mashing cycle. So I mean, it probably won't be a big thing for me now because I'll just try to do the real shit from the jump. But back then, when I wasn't as good with fighting games, I just would always do. And in KOF, you could do really good fucking damage if you had 3 bars.
ultimate skill. You can change routes midway during the link attack as well, such as going from light to medium to heavy. The assist attack in the light route powers up with the more allies you have available on your team. Slam launcher. Press down and heavy near
Okay,
the
there we
opponent
go.
to launch them into
Air
the air with the
combos.
slam launcher.
Uh,
After launching the opponent, you have a set duration of time to perform a series of follow-up attacks while mid-air. With a few attacks in,
so it's more like Guilty Gear, so you can't just they're
press
tryna-
down and heavy to perform a powerful knockdown, or forward and heavy to trigger a blowback attack. Assemble
Damn.
assist, activated with
So you
combination.
you get a time limit in the air. Man, that's kind of buns. I mean, I guess you just have to get creative within that time limit, but well, you do only have one life, so I guess they don't want you doing some long ass air combo and just fucking get melted while you only have 1 bar.
Of the assist button and
It's
different
different. This
directional
is totally different. I'm trying to be open minded about everything, but this is different for sure.
inputs can perform a variety of team actions. Press the assist button or assist and forward to summon your ally in the first slot. Press down and assist to summon your ally in the second slot, and press back and assist to summon your ally in the third slot. You can also swap with your ally character by holding the assist button when calling in the ally. Alternatively, you can swap in your ally by pressing the assist button when an assist attack hits or during your ally's standby animation. If you've summoned multiple assists, you can tag in with the last ally called in.
I like that little confirmation that it
Tag
does.
cannot be performed if
The little
either
light
your
green
lead
thing that
character
does.
or ally animation.
Just to kind
If
of like
you've-
let you that right there, the little swap, kind of just like more visual clarity of like who's like the main player now, which is good for both players, whether you're doing the attack or defending it.
Summoned multiple assists, you can tag in with the last ally called in. A tag cannot be performed if either your lead character or ally are hit by an opponent's attack during the assist. There are various types
makes
of
sense.
assemble assist actions. The assist attacks will change depending on the slot each ally is in.
Wow.
If an ally is summoned in mid-air, or after performing an attack with the lead character. When calling an assist while on the ground, the assist attack type is determined by which
So you have to pay attention with how you pick your team, I guess, because so it's pretty much once again like how Marvel has it with you get three type of assists, but instead of just choosing from the character select, you have to pay attention to how you have them set right here if you want a specific assist.
slot you
All
are
of this
calling.
shit sounds confusing, but you can never really judge it until you get hands on and like how it feels. Because listening to Street Fighter 6 shit and listening to like remember like before that game came out and it was like this is your gauge, this is drive reverse, this is drive impact, this is drive rush, your supers are here, but this is your parries up here, and it was like what the fuck. But now I play Street Fighter 6 and it clicks, you know what I mean, it all clicks, even like the old Marvel games, if you try to they click now because we've played them for so long, but if try to explain Marvel, I try to explain Marvel to Elijah and Josh all the time and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about? So
Calling
you
in.
know
Tapping assist
you
summons
never
the
really know
ally
until
in
you
the
get your
first
hands on
slot
it.
to perform a shooter assist, generally using projectiles. The down and assist input summons the ally in the second slot to perform a vertical assist, generally with an anti-air attack. Lastly, the back and assist input summons the ally in the third slot to perform an assault assist, an attack that leverages the unique abilities of that particular ally. Calling an ally mid-air performs an aerial assist. Assemble Rush. Pressing assist after your lead character lands an attack brings in an ally to perform a lunging attack.
Ooh, I told you that was
This
gonna be combo
costs one
crazy.
bar of assemble gauge, but it is highly versatile to keep a combo going or to cover for a blocked attack. Assemble Smash is a powerful attack that lets you endure hits from the start of your move and until just before your attack lands.
Ooh.
On contact, you can spend your assemble gauge to perform a follow-up attack by pressing the assist button. Each ally's follow-up attack costs one bar of assemble gauge, but garners stronger effects. The aerial version is a lunging move that tracks to the opponent's position.
What?
One bar of assemble gauge, but garners stronger effects. The aerial version is a lunging move that tracks to the opponent's position. Assemble Counter. Press assist, light, and back simultaneously to perform an assemble counter. This costs one bar of assemble gauge to activate, but endures attacks directly after activation and performs a counterattack with an ally. Use this
Game
with
has a
caution,
lot. This
as it
game
leaves you
has a
vulnerable
lot.
if it whiffs.
Ooh.
Super Assemble. Pressing a direction and
I
assist
feel like you should also get more damage too if somebody fails at doing that because it looks really strong. So if you could bait somebody into doing that, I think you should get rewarded for it. That's just my
if it whiffs. Super Assemble. Pressing a direction and assist during a super skill calls in an ally to perform their super skill. After the attack, the called-in ally will be swapped in as the lead character.
Okay, so this is basic
Super
stuff.
Assemble can be performed up to 2 times in a row, making it an effective option, capable of unleashing 3 characters' super skills in one fell swoop. It costs 50 skill gauge each time to activate, so keep an eye on your gauges when you go for it. Crossover is a defensive technique that calls in an ally to cut in while you block. This can be executed by inputting assist and light while blocking,
pretty sure that's in
and is a
Marvel
great
games,
option to go on the offense, as it lets you interrupt the opponent's attacks. However, the opponent can counter this with their own crossover reflect. Crossover reflect can be performed by pressing assist and light during the opponent's crossover. If you
This game has a lot of ooh ah moments that's gonna make it fun to watch at high level. Candy, can you get down? I'm trying to watch a video. Get down. Down. Candy, down. It's almost over. Get down. Why are you sniffing me for? Here, get down. Thank you. And you got right back up.
Execute a crossover reflect at the last moment. This becomes a perfect reflect and triggers a counterattack against the
Candy,
opponent
quit
and
growling at people. Get down. Get. Growling at people in a window like an old man.
their ally. Mastering the timing to execute a perfect reflect is quite challenging, but if successful, it prevents the
Oh
player
my
from summoning
God, that
assists
is
for a
so
duration, giving you
nice.
the upper hand.
Also, you do get rewarded for that. That's fucking nice.
And triggers a counterattack against the opponent and their ally. Mastering the timing to execute a perfect reflect is quite challenging.
Oh, that's fun
but
as
if
fuck.
successful,
That's fun as
it
fuck.
prevents the player from summoning assists for a duration, giving you the upper hand.
That's
This
fun
mechanic
as
can be
fuck.
tough to master, but give it a shot once you get a hang of the controls.
いかがだったでしょうか。よりエキサイティングな体験を提供できるよう
I'm really
スタッフ
looking
一
forward
同
to playing
全力で開発に取り組んでいます。世界初私有となるエポでのトライアル版をぜひ楽しんでください。マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズはプレイヤーの皆さんと一緒に育てていきたいと思っています。皆さんからの忌憚のないフィードバックをお待ちしています。また今後の発表を見逃さないよう各種 SNS をフォローしてください。それではエボでお会いしましょう。最後までご視聴ありがとうございました。
I'm looking forward to this game, bro. This might be possibly my most anticipated game of next year. That and Resident Evil, that's all I fucking need. We don't know if Virtual Fighter 6 is coming out next year, but I mean, fuck. That I'm excited. I want to play. I really, really, really want to play that game. That's all I can say is that I want to play.